Hi, I have a male spirit with me, and he is calling himself Ellison. He's saying, but he's better than John Doe, um, which originally he was classed as. He is from the United States, and these are his words. He was a drifter, or as people is saying, is a hobo or a bum, which is, he says, but I didn't drink. He says, I wasn't an alcoholic. He says, I always kept myself clean. He says, but I chose not to live in a house because I'd lost it. He says, these are his words. The IRS took my house, took everything. Okay. So he drifted around for a while, and he used to do odd jobs for people, taking out the trash cans and fixing up roofs or guttering or gardening, which they paid him for. And he says, I had money, but I chose to live in the wilderness. And time went past, and he was very well respected. He never caused any trouble, and nobody ever had any problems with him. And but for some reason, people hadn't seen him, so they started missing him. And at first, they thought he'd moved on, until other people started saying, "Have you seen Ellison?" And no. So they started to get worried, and time passed. A few days, a few weeks passed, and then a month. And eventually the police got involved looking for this individual. Although he wasn't a fugitive, this is what he's telling me, I wasn't a fugitive. He says they were just concerned for my welfare, and he'd help anybody when he could. He was a very kind person. And it wasn't until a fisherman was going to fish at a lake, and he tripped over some rags, what he thought was rags, because it was early morning. And on closer inspection, he realised it was a person passed into the world of spirit and had been there for some time. So the police were called, and they had a look at him, and they right, okay, this is where the John Doe comes in. They didn't know it was at first, so they put that his name was John Doe because he'd got no identification on him. Anyway, as everything transpired, and they went on to this investigation, they realised it was Ellison. And the reason he's wanting to bring his story to me today is that he wants to thank everybody, including the police department, for paying for his funeral. He says that was very kind. He says, I never asked you to do it, but he says it was very, and everybody chipped in, and they gave him a decent burial. And what transpired is that he was a veteran, and he'd been in the what's that? Oh, right, okay. He'd been in the Rangers, United States Army, thank you. And right. And he'd been a brave guy. He says that they put on his stone he was a hero, and he thanks you for that. But he got a decent burial, but he just wants to thank Captain Louis, who was then, I don't know if he is now, but was then the captain of the police department in which he was. And he just wants to thank you for organising a good funeral. He says, and I did see it. He says, and I'm really thankful. He says, he's better than John Doe. but he says, at least you thought about me because I was a good man. And he says, nobody was at fault or blame. He says, it was just that it was my time to go. He says, I'd had enough. I got fed up with life. He says, and I just wanted out. And that's what he did. And he just wants to thank you all. And he says, please mind how you go. God bless you all for helping me when I had a need. He says, and you looked after me when I'd gone. So thank you very much. God bless you all. And he's pulling away. And I'd just like to say thank you so much to everybody that joins me and that supports me. And I will look forward to seeing you all again. Bye, and see you on the next one.